When you feel you've crossed all the hurdle that could potentially lead to your visa refusal, the UK Home Office will come from a different direction with a different ways that could lead to your visa refusal. Could this be a different way the UK Home Office is coming in a bid to reduce net migration? This could affect anybody, be student, student dependent, skilled worker, or graduate visa. So guys, you need to stick with me to the end of this video as I'll be sharing with you some of the ground upon which the Home Office are currently refusing visa application. Hi guys, as you all know, my name is Victor. If you are new to this channel, in this channel I give latest information on UK and UK immigration, ways you can study abroad, and ways you can migrate through the skilled worker migration route. If this content looks like something that interests you, which I definitely know it will interest you, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Give a thumb up to the video so YouTube can recommend this content to a wider audience. So guys, let's get straight to business. The rate at which visa applications are being denied by the UK Home Office is on the increase. And the ground upon which this visa are being denied, it's something that is scary. That's something that are called for concern by migrants who are already in the UK and those who intend coming to the UK. Before now, we know some of the common ground upon which visa application could be denied. If you're a student and you don't have enough proof of funds to show your maintenance, that could potentially result to your visa application denied. Or if you did not upload the right documentation, that could potentially lead to your visa application denial. For skilled workers, if your COS did not contain the right information, that could potentially lead to your visa application denial. And for those applying for graduate visa, which is one of the most easiest visa application, what you need is for you to show completion of your course of study, which before then your school might have informed the UK Home Office about your completion of study, right? Some of these are some of the ground that is generally known to those who are familiar with UK and UK immigration procedures, right? But of late, the ground upon which they are refusing visa application, it's something that is out of this world. Take for instance, if you are coming in to the UK as a couple, right? It's not just enough for you to provide your marriage certificate, right? You need to show beyond proof that you and your partner are married by uploading other supporting documents like marriage photos and some holidays and photograph that you share together with yourself and your spouse and family members. You need to support all of these documents to be able to prove your marital status. Also, for your children, you need to bring other documents. Before now, what you need to upload if you have a kid is just the birth certificate. But now, sometimes they will ask you to bring some document from the school, so to attach some other document to show this kid belongs to you and you guys are living together. These are some of the documents that of late the UK Home Office is requesting for migrants who are coming to the UK to submit to back up their application. A week ago, I got a mail from one of my audience who is currently on a graduate visa telling me he made an application for a skilled worker visa and the application was refused on the ground that as at when he was studying as a student, he worked more than 20 hours. He graduated October 2022, and because he could not get a skilled worker's job, he has to apply for the graduate visa, otherwise known as the PSW. In July 2023, just about a month ago, he got a job from a company who is willing to sponsor a skilled worker's visa, and he made his visa application to the UK Home Office. After 2 weeks of application, he got a mail from UK Home Office informing him of the visa denial. The reason for his visa refusal was because as at when he was still a student studying in the UK, he worked more than 20 hours, which contravened his visa condition. As a student, you are not supposed to work more than 20 hours during term time, but you can work more than 20 hours of term time, right? It was stated on the refusal letter that was sent to him by the UK Home Office that during term time, he worked more than 20 hours on different occasions, right? And the visa was refused on that ground. He was given some days to appeal the refusal decision if he wished to do so. So he contacted me to inform me if there's anything I can do about that. So of course, I'm not an immigration lawyer. I'm not an immigration consultant. What I do in this channel is to give you information that could assist you in your visa application, that could assist you in your migration plan. When he approached me and informed me about all of this, I advised he seek the service of an immigration lawyer or an immigration consultant to help him with all of this process. This is the first time I'm hearing about somebody who is currently on a graduate visa applying to switch to a skilled worker visa, and the visa is denied or was denied as a result of what has happened when he was still on a tier 4 student visa, still studying. They are coming up with different grounds upon which your visa could be denied. Don't think you've crossed the hurdle if you are a student and you are currently on a post-study and work visa, right? This is the time to act fast. Nobody has ever imagined that somebody on a graduate visa who is trying to apply for a skilled worker visa could get a refusal as a result of the activity or what he or she did as at when he was still studying. While I'm still waiting for a feedback from him as regards to the advice we get from the immigration lawyer he's speaking to currently, a WhatsApp group that I belong to, somebody also shared the same news that a migrant who is currently on a post-study work visa and is trying to switch to a work visa, his visa application was denied on the same reason that while he was still studying, he breached his tier 4 student and visa condition by working more than 20 hours during term time. So guys, as it is that I've gotten two first-hand information from two persons who are currently on a graduate visa. They are trying to switch to a skilled worker visa and their visa application was denied on the ground that they will contravene or they breach their tier 4 student visa condition by working more than 20 hours in a week during term time. This could not just be a coincidence. This might just be a new ground upon which UK Home Office are using to deny visa application for migrants who are currently on a post-study work visa trying to switch to a skilled worker visa in a bid to reduce or to cut down net migration, right? The news of UK Home Office denying visa as a result of students working more than 20 hours is not new, right? But after switching from your tier 4 student visa to a graduate visa, and from graduate visa you want to apply to a skilled worker visa, your visa application was refused on the ground that as at when you are on a tier 4 student visa, you contravene your visa condition. That is quite new to everybody. So guys, my advice to those who are currently on a graduate visa, if you are a family person, allow your student dependent, right, to apply for the skilled worker while you remain as dependent, right? Because with this latest development, you never can tell if this might just be a new ground upon which the UK Home Office are using to restrict migrants who are currently on a graduate visa to switch to a work visa based on the fact that as at when they are still studying, they work more than 20 hours. If you are currently on a graduate visa, I will advise if you are switching to a work visa from your graduate visa, if you have dependents, allow your dependents to be the principal applicant so that you can be dependent, right? With this new trend, whereby the Home Office capitalize on what you did as at when you are still studying to judge your visa applications when you are switching from your graduate visa to a skilled worker visa, this is dicey. And trust me, once your visa application is denied on the ground that you work more than 20 hours as at when you are still studying, it will be very difficult for you to appeal such a decision, right, and get a positive outcome, because clearly your tier 4 student visa states that you are not supposed to work more than 20 hours during term time, right? And if there's evidence that you work more than 20 hours during term time, it will be very difficult for you to appeal such a decision. And the implication of that is at the end of your graduate visa, you have no other option than to exit the UK. And for those who are currently studying in the UK and for those who are coming in September this year for study, I would advise you stick to your 20 hours rule. You never can tell when this will affect you if you are working more than 20 hours in a week. Those who are currently studying here in the UK, if you know you've worked more than 20 hours in a week while you are studying, I would advise you allow your dependent be a principal applicant if you are switching to a skilled worker and visa route. UK Home Office are coming up with different ways of refusing visa application from migrants who are switching to, most especially, Tier 2 work visa. So guys, we need to guide ourselves with some of this information. If you are working more than 20 hours per week during term time as a student, you need to start thinking of alternative. And the best alternative for those who have dependents is to allow your dependent be the one to apply for a skilled worker visa, while you in turn be a dependent to your current dependent. But if you are very sure during the process of study you've never breached your visa condition, then you are good to go. You can apply for visa. Some persons have breached their Tier 4 student visa condition by working more than 20 hours during term 10, and they went ahead to apply for skilled worker visa and their visa was approved. But you never can tell when you are making your visa application. Your application might take a different dimension, most especially those who made an application and they got irregular application email. With that, the UK Home Office will want to go further length to see reasons why your visa will be approved, right? So with all of this, you never can tell when your visa application could fall into the wrong hand, and further scrutiny will be done on your visa application. If the UK Home Office want to find out if you breach your Tier 4 student condition, it's very easy. It's for them to go to HMRMC to check all your employment during your time of study, and with that, they will be able to get to know if you work more than 20 hours during term time or not. So, like I did say, it's on case-by-case basis. You never can tell the person that will be handling your visa application as at when you made your application, right? That person might just decide to do some further due diligence, to do some, take some further steps to check reason why this visa application could be approved. So guys, you need to work in line with your visa condition so that you not create problem for you at the long run. We've come to the end of this video. If you gain value from this video, don't forget to subscribe to this channel, give a thumb up to the video, and you can leave your thoughts on the comment box. See you in my next video.